We're joined by some great guests in the studio today from St. Martin's Hospitality Center. We have Father Smith, or you like to be called Father Rusty,
right.
And Monet Silva-Caldwell, which is the development director. Thank you both for being here today.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's an honor to be here. Thanks a lot. And this is the best cup of coffee in the entire state of New Mexico. But anyway, great to be here with you guys.
And yeah, this is such a great program. This coffee shop is just one of the services that you all provide. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
I can, actually. We've been around 27 years. We were started by the first female Anglican priest, and she believed that nobody should be left without a place that's safe, warm, and welcoming. And so Reverend Sager created St. Martin's. And really in partnership with the city gave her just a little bit of money. She started offering food and offering a place to stay. And then over those 27 years, we have become an enormous behavioral health center, employment program, the coffee shop, which is actually an employment training lab, which allows us to bring people in who may be suffering from addiction, mental health issues, and put them into an employment setting where they can't be fired, where we help them learn good job skills and then move into permanent employment.
Right.
So it's kind of like a transition. It is a transition.
It is a transition,
Exactly.
right. And St. Martin's provides housing as well as employment services, as well as mental health services, as well as a shelter. Many people who drive by our location on 3rd Street think we're just a shelter. They'll usually see several hundred of people standing in line to get food and clothing, showers, their mail, but really we're so much more than that. We sort of call our shelter the emergency room. That's where we take care of people who are just right on the street. We call recovery all the rest of the services we do. We have almost 70 employees, so it's a fairly large enterprise.
That's a big staff.
It's a huge
It's a large
staff, and it's a large enterprise to end homelessness.
Driving in here this morning, I came down 3rd Street, and you know, it is a specific building that you've got right down there, and the canopies outside, and the people that are standing there, and you know, if you don't know what's going on, you kind of wonder what they're doing there. But once you kind of get educated on what you guys are doing, it kind of makes a tender moment when you drive by there.
My office is right by where people gather. And I just want you to know, often when people think of homeless people, they think of some strange person on a street corner.
Right.
We think of those people as our friends. I mean, I do. I mean, there are people 70 years old and there are people 16 years old, and none of them want to be homeless. Nobody chooses homelessness. And as you get to know them, I mean, they really are just like you and I. In fact, some of them are much more well-balanced than those sitting at the table this morning. I mean, they are. And I mean, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean
No names.
But really, they are, and the conversations they have are regular human conversations, and it's really important. I mean, that's why St. Martin's is so critical, because we try to look at people as people and help them find their way home.
Critical's a key word for you to say about that too. Yeah,
it is critical.
Heat of the summer right now.
It is. Right. And in fact, just recently, we invested some outside fans because in this last week, it was almost 100 degrees. And again, many of the clients we work with have significant health issues. So we try to give them lots of water, lots of love, and lots of air and cover to keep them safe.
And the coffee shop has been around for two years or so, 2.5 years. And what was it that began? Like, how did it come about?
I had a sleepless night. No, I did. I'm not kidding. I had a sleepless night, and I came back and talked to the staff about, let's open a coffee shop. Let's make it an employment lab. And they all looked at me like I was slightly crazy. Then we took it to the board, and we started brainstorming, why don't people stay in their job? Because if you have a mental health issue and you go to a job and you show up one day and all of a sudden schizophrenia starts exposing itself, you get fired. So we wanted to create a place where you could deal with those mental health issues. We would give you the skills how to say to your boss, I'm having a moment. Can you just help me? And then not walk away. And again, so far we've employed 37 people year to date.
That's amazing.
And that means they're in houses, in jobs. They're not homeless anymore. So it's a huge success.
Well, I was saying that I popped in there for breakfast yesterday morning. Went in to get a yoga parfait, a person that doesn't understand what the coffee shop is all about, I don't think that they would have any idea what they were walking into.
Right.
Yeah.
The staff behind the counter was great and affable, and you know, but when you know what's going on, you're looking at what they're doing and the jewelry that you're selling by the counter right there that they obviously made.
Right.
It's sweet.
Right.
It is. It's a great staff. Our manager that we have there is phenomenal. She's doing a really good job with the staff and has so many creative ideas to kind of take the coffee shop to the next level.
Wow.
So
And it's not just a coffee shop.
it's not just a coffee shop. I mean, we have food. We do catering. She does caterings, I think, almost every day.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
So if you guys need catering here, you guys know where to go.
And I don't need to brag, but we do have the best
he will.
sandwiches
But he
in New
will.
Mexico, the best coffee in New Mexico. What else do we have the best? The best staff of New Mexico.
Yes. Best.
The
I'm
Carniata Vada is to just...
Sloppy Joe.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have to go back
it?
for that.
Okay.
And we
I just stared at
encourage
it.
food
Yeah.
on your shirt. So it really...
That means you
there's
really
no
enjoyed
need.
it.
I am going to be so fine in there.
And
You'll
on-
feel welcome.
On Tuesdays, you have $1 Tuesdays?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Coffee
Yes,
Tuesdays,
Coffee Tuesday.
$1. And it's the same amazing, world-renowned coffee that we always serve,
World-renowned.
only $1.
That's awesome.
Monet has a very bad attitude. She raises
World
money.
famous coffee.
World
Yes.
famous coffee.
Best in the world.
Yes.
Best in the
Come
world.
check out
Exactly.
this amazing coffee.
It's
It's
really
aroma
is.
coffee, right?
I'm
It
actually
is.
drinking
Which is
it
one of my
right
favorite
now.
coffees. Brewed out of Santa Fe, right?
It is brewed out of Santa Fe. It's
Very
aroma
good
coffee.
coffee.
And when we started the coffee shop, we actually test drove lots of different coffees, and we identified one that would be the very best. And it's really important to say this because we're a nonprofit running a coffee shop, but we do it for a cause. And so
Yeah,
we want
that's
people
a
to
great
come in
thing.
and say, wow, great cup of coffee. And then for them to know every dollar they pay for their food, after food cost is covered,
Right.
goes directly to client service. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you guys are having this great event coming up with Clint Black. Now
Yes.
I'm excited about this.
Yes.
And this is such an awesome, a new idea, and it's being very innovative. So can you tell us a little bit about
We
this?
are. So on August 3rd, we're bringing Clint Black for a concert at Sandia Casino and Resort outside in the amphitheater.
venue.
Great
Yes.
venue, amazing venue.
And Clint Black, everybody knows him.
Everybody knows
Everybody
Clint
knows
Black.
He's a country legend.
Yeah,
He is.
it'll be great. It's going to be a great concert. We have just finished auditions for a local band to open for Clint Black.
That is
So
so
huge
cool.
opportunity for someone local here to be part of that, and we'll be coming up with the finalists
did that
here
go?
pretty soon. It went great.
It went great. We
Yeah.
both became converts to country music. And I expect
Yeah.
any minute she's going to sing a little Clint Black song.
Really?
for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't hold your breath.
Yeah,
because it's not
Are you going
happening.
to jump up on stage and
We
do
need
a
a
little
Mr.
dance?
It's not
Microphone.
happening.
Yes.
I am going to wear boots to the concert.
Wow,
I'm going to buy some
that's
boots.
Well, that's a
totally-
big step.
That's a huge
That
step.
You know, I do what I
It is.
can.
It is.
So-
And the other part that's really exciting is the governor of New Mexico is going to be joining us
Right.
for the
Wow,
program.
Good
that
for
is
her.
awesome.
And it is. I mean,
Yeah.
just to say, she totally gets that we're in this project to end homelessness, and she wants to support us as we do this. And we're calling it Country Cares
Yeah.
because the people of New Mexico, they really do care about people who are experiencing homelessness.
And here at the Morning Brew, we're also partnering with you.
You are.
And we're
Exactly.
marketing your great message to the community.
Awesome.
So
Thank
we're
you.
here to support you guys, and come back and talk with us more about it too, because we'll be there and we're excited about this.
I would
Great.
love to.
So
Thank you.
another thing, let's see what else is happening. How much money, or what do you guys? How much is like the goal you guys are trying to raise for this
It's
event?
big. We
What's-
want to
what's the
raise
goal?
$180,000.
Wow, it's a big goal.
It's big.
That's a specific
It's
goal.
it's very specific goal.
187.5.
No, 180,000 because, and I've said to you, in the next 4 to 5 years, we're trying to end homelessness in New Mexico. And we have a 4-step program to do it. We researched around the United States. We're in partnership with the city of Albuquerque. And it is actually to do employment services like the coffee shop, to help people get their jobs, to help people get housing, to help people get mental health recovery services, and then to provide emergency shelter services. And we need, our shortfall often runs in the 160 to 180. And that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to raise. And we're really confident, but if anybody has money they just want to give us without going to the concert,
We do
Monet
accept.
will take
Yes.
the money.
Credit card.
Monet will take
Absolutely.
your money.
American
Just
Express.
open up your
That's what
She
you do.
will.
Yeah.
And if they want her to come pick it up at the house, she's so available. And there's a rumor she might sing a Clint Black song at the
He's
pickup.
starting the rumor.
I'm
Does not
starting
happen.
that
I
rumor.
am so going to sit in the front row.
and then you're going to leave.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but really, this is such a great organization.
It
You guys
is.
are doing such good
It
in the
is.
community. So we are excited to help you promote
Awesome.
this. And, you know, we're enjoying your coffee and your scones that I'm going to sneak over in a bit and try.
Wow.
Great.
So thank you. I mean,
Eye-opening today in so
It
many ways. So
is.
thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
I love
Thanks
that.
for
Thank
having
you,
us.
guys.
so everybody out there, if you have not tried their coffee yet, go stop. What is the address?
700 2nd Street, and it's at the corner of 2nd and Lomas.